I'm not really sure what to do with this. The hairdresser was a young woman Athena had never seen before. She held a clump of her hair out to the side. She tried to assemble Athena's long tresses into an updo that would work with the white halo of small fake flowers and sprigs of pearls, but they kept flopping. Athena simply sat, watching in the mirror. Across the studio, an older stylist who was blow-drying her client's hair watched with a combination of interest and concern. 20 minutes passed before she finished and came over to ask if she could help. She started back-combing Athena's hair until it practically stood up on its own. Then she rolled it up and under, the younger stylist passing her hairpins and big bobby pins. The older stylist gouged and scraped her scalp, making Athena lift her bum off the chair occasionally. Finally, the result resembled the idea Athena had tried to convey. "You have a ton of hair. For a wedding, we usually do a practice run or have a picture. I hope you like it. It looks good," said the older stylist. Athena, relieved, nodded vigorously. "I just want to be able to dance and have it stay in place." Mitzi, dressed and ready, picked her up and took her back to their parents' home. The house had a festive air. The front door was open, and all the curtains and blinds were raised to let the sunshine in. There was not a cloud in the sky. "Mayday, Mayday. That was Mason's joke all month at school," Athena told Mitzi. It was May 1st, 1993. The dining room table was filled with chocolate-covered strawberries, wine glasses, and champagne flutes. All the girls in the wedding party were getting ready. The photographer would be there at noon, and the band was coming at 12:30. A light-filled happiness was in the air. "Did you sleep last night?" their Kuma asked. She'd come over early in the morning after delivering the baking she'd done for the sweet table. "I already took it over to the hall. Only the best for my teeny, the doctor." Her words reminded them why Athena was special, but today there would be no argument from anyone. Today it was about Athena. "Yes, the doctor." Layla, her sister, poured champagne and orange juice for them, then handed one to Athena. "God help the rest of us," she said in a low voice, and tapped her glass with Athena's. They laughed when their eyes met. Athena felt as though she were in a dream. She dressed herself, since her inexpensive gown only had a zipper up the side, but she asked Kat, her maid of honor, to straighten the big stiff bow that sat atop her backside and fanned out over the billowing skirt. The dress suited her. It was springy and youthful. Beneath the sweetheart neckline, the bodice had floral cutouts and was adorned with pearls and sequins, which glittered as she moved. The sleeves were puffy and formed a cuff above the elbow, which showed off her toned arms. The waist was fitted. "Just like a princess," her dad said. He still looked handsome in a tuxedo. Would he have been at her wedding had he not stopped drinking? She was glad he was there. "Thanks, Pops." Athena did her own makeup. She didn't want too much. "You need some powder for the photos," Kat said, patting her nose with pressed powder as the photographer arrived. "Theeny, phone," Mitzi called from the kitchen upstairs. Athena lifted her gown and stepped carefully. She'd worn the low white pumps around her apartment to break them in, but here the floor felt slippery. She took the receiver. "Hello?" "Hey." "Hi," Athena sang into the phone, the champagne bubbles making her tingle. "What are we supposed to be doing here?" Mason sounded annoyed or nervous. She couldn't identify which. "What do you mean?" she said, as Serbian music drifted through the front door. The members of the tambura band, a bass, accordion, and guitar, had arrived and were playing on the front lawn. "I mean, it sounds like a party's going on at your house, but we're here in a stupid hotel room. What's happening?" "I don't know. Your whole family's there, right? Celebrate. Have some fun. Turn some music on. Get ready, take pictures, do what people do on their wedding day," Athena said, slightly irritated. Mason hadn't made any plans, and now needed to be told how to enjoy the day.